Hey guys, what's up? It's Ray here. I just want to talk to you guys quickly about uh, a method that I haven't seen used in a long time, and it's called mirroring. For any of you guys that have been like in the game for a long time or know about the founding fathers of the game, Neil Strauss, the founder of RSD, I forget his name again, Tyler, and all those people, they talk about this in like one of the first books, the Bible for the game. I forget the name of it. I know this is terrible, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, if you know, you know. So anyway, a situation happened where I was at the beach, right? So my arm is still hurt, so I couldn't really go inside the water properly. So I just went inside the water, just get my feet wet, whatever, whatever. And I turn around, and I'm walking back to my chair, whatever. I'm all wet and shit, and I just see like booty right on my left hand side. I'm like, okay, this is interesting, and like just booty in a green thong. You know what I mean? And it looks quite, attractive. So I walk by the girl, Italian features, like like dark hair, olive skin, whatever, and I say, "What's up?" And she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then she like quickly kind of goes back to her phone. So I'm like, all right, she could just be looking around, she could be polite, whatever. I didn't take it really as anything. I'm like, all right, cool, it's potential, it's potential. So I go back and I sit at my chair. Now my chair is literally facing her and she's facing me because her butt is to the beach. That's how I saw it when I was walking up, and my front is to the beach because I'm looking at the beach. You know what I mean? So, we kind of had no choice but to sort of kind of like look at each other in passing. So I'm keeping tabs, and she's not really giving me too much play. She's kind of looking around at everything in general. So I'm like, all right, maybe it was just she was just looking around. Maybe she was curious. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I take out my book and I start reading. Right? Yes, I can read. And I start reading, and then I want to say 10 minutes later, I look up to see what she's up to, and she's reading a book now too. So I'm like, all right, that's interesting. All right, cool. But people read books at the beach. It's no big deal. So then it gets a little windy, so I put my hoodie on. So I put my hoodie on. My arms hurt too, so I gotta keep it warm, whatever. Put my hoodie on, whatever, and next thing you know, I look up. She's putting on like her rain jacket, like one of those thin ass rain jackets. I'm like, all right, this might be more than a coincidence, right? So I'm about to go anyways, getting late, whatever. The weatherman said it's gonna rain. Of course, it didn't rain till like 4 hours later, but you know how that goes. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see what's up. So I go over her. I crouch down. I start talking to her real quick, and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? She's startled at first. She's like, oh, hey, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. We're talking for about 5-10 minutes, and eventually she goes, do you want to pull your chair up? Do you want to sit next to me? I'm like, all right, bet, no problem, whatever. So I pull my chair up, bro. We end up having like an hour conversation, like an hour plus conversation. It's pretty crazy. Found out she's a pastor, and that just kind of messed my whole head up. So like when I'm used to being pretty like I don't want to say aggressive, but I'm pretty like trying to move it along, like what I mean, like, so what you doing after, that type shit. But no, I had to play a little slow, at least in my mind I did anyway. So long story short, we ended up having a really good time. She ended up being really interesting, and I got the number. You know what I mean? So we left the beach together. Well, we left the main beach part, and then she rode there. So her, people in Brooklyn, they ride everywhere. So she rode there, whatever, and I said, I'm gonna talk to you later. So yeah, I've been texting her back and forth. We have plans to meet up, and that all started from like mirroring. You know what I mean? Like it's just I think it's like a lost art. I don't know if people really use that anymore. At least I haven't heard it being mentioned, recently. But yeah, man, just keep your head on the swivel. There's many different ways than just eye contact. I fell in love with the whole eye contact thing because that's my whole thing is eye contact. If I get eye contact, I'm pretty good with that stuff. Like that's sort of like my main way of going. If she doesn't give me eye contact, usually I don't approach. But I decided to try something new. The signs were there, so just a reminder to keep your head on the swivel. And not every girl is gonna be so confident. Just hold eye contact with you. Some girls maybe they're not in touch with their sexual side. Maybe they're a bit shy. Maybe they're just not sure. You know what I mean? But if you see some things, it's okay to approach. You know what I mean? And then adjust accordingly. But anyway, I'm not no freaking dating guru. I just really kind of give my ideas on things. But I just had to share this. I thought it was pretty funny. But anyway, Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys ever use this method? Is it more popular than I think it is? I don't know. So be sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, leave a comment. All right, peace.